Hi, I'm Rez. Today's topic, the art of dinner with the enemy. Now, what do I mean by that? If you have an enemy, you need to treat your enemy the way world leaders treat other world leaders. You need to treat your enemy the way diplomatic people do, the way mob bosses do, the way mafia did back in the days in Italy, the way Italian world mafias used to. What I mean is, you need to treat your enemy the way Trump treats Putin. You need to treat your enemy the way Putin treats Trump. Putin once gave Trump a compliment. Trump and Putin, when they meet like civilized people. They don't meet and like start knuckle fighting in a cage. No. When diplomatic people meet each other, you need to notice that in geopolitics sometimes. You see, when a country's leader goes to another country, no matter what the relationship of that country with the other country, they are both going to look at. You're going to see the footage, and you're going to see the two of the men being the most friendliest people ever, even if they hate each other. They're going to be bring each other gifts and all that. See, the art of dinner with your enemy. See, if you make an enemy, first of all, your goal should not be to make an enemy, but if you get an enemy, it's fine. Usually people who don't have any enemies don't really amount to anything. So, if you have an enemy, so the art of dinner with your enemy, what I mean is, let's say you have an enemy now, don't try to make everything shit with them. No. Utilization of the enemy. Alright, I am not preaching absolute utilitarianism, but utilizing an enemy, I think it's a pretty powerful initiative to it. Which is, if there is someone with who you have a very bad relationship, and what I'm asking you to do is, don't be rude to them. Yes, I know that sounds counterintuitive. Don't be rude to them unnecessarily. Just don't. Be nice. You know they want you dead, but be nice. Because first of all, when someone is there who absolutely hates you and knows you absolutely hate them and you're being nice, that eats their soul up. You just steal their soul. They like become shit scared of you. And the other thing is, your enemy can be very useful to you in a lot of ways. That's what I'm talking about when I mentioned the whole mob mafia thing. Imagine there are two mafias groups in a city, two mobs, and the mob boss number one wants something that the mob boss number two can only provide. Now what the mob boss number one will do is contact the mob boss number two, send someone from his team, and they will contact and they will have a proper civilized business transaction, which will benefit both of them. Because the thing is, you might hate someone. Remember what Lincoln did, Abraham Lincoln. When he got into office, there were people who he did not fucking like, and they did not like him. But he realized that if I want to run my office proper, I need these men in the cabinet. Without them, I'm fucked. So he could have done, you know what, I'm not gonna take them. No, he had an ego death. He did not do the whole fucking alpha bro thing. He went and invited them. He took them in. You know the famous saying, like, people talk about, like, he said, like, you guys are like my fuck enemies. Not he didn't say that, but understand what I'm saying. He said, like, you guys are my fuck enemies, but I don't like you fuckers, but I need you guys, so yeah, I know you the guy for the job, man. I know you the man, so welcome. And yeah, man, that's what's up, that's what's up. You need to have the bigger picture. You need to have the bigger picture. You need to think like a prince, like an you need to think like emperor with a kingdom. You need to think like Marcus Aurelius would. You need to think like Julius Caesar would. You need to think like Alexander. You need to stop thinking like Bob, who works in an Amazon warehouse. Nope. So, when you have an enemy, try to deal with them as nicely as possible. Be as grateful, as nice, as awesome as possible. Help them and get any help you can from them. Basically, if you can have an enemy and that enemy can be more useful to you than your best friend, if you know how to deal with the enemy, the art of dinner with your enemy. Don't let your relationship with the enemy be a black and white energy. No. There are certain things you can benefit from them. There are certain things they can benefit from you. Let them. If you can help them in something, do it. Because helping someone is never going to cost you bad. It is always going to help you. It's raining. I have to stop. I'm so sorry.